why it's good that there's orange juice. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning. Michelle
everyone.
Alcorn here with I'm the food
Here's the music.
and he's the music. We're so excited, Jawad and I, to be sitting together here in Cabo Negro, Morocco, and to have Jawad behind the camera with me, because we don't often get to have that
Behind the scene.
So he's always behind the scenes where you don't see him. But today we get to sit and enjoy some amazing food together. We're not cooking today because the cooks here are amazing. So we are sitting in Hotel Riviera in Cabo Negro, and we're at the Cabo Cafe. And I can tell you, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever had the privilege of visiting. And this is actually my third time staying at this resort, but the first time in the summer. And I can tell you, it is hot. It's going to be about 35 today. And with the humidity, it still feels 35. But we can tell you, it is definitely warm here. One of the other things, we're going to talk a lot today about food culture and the incredible music culture that I think this trip I've had more of an opportunity to learn more about it and explore it. And I have one of the best teachers in the world. Because not only does Jawad know the current music scene, which is so important, but his knowledge on history and where it came from, where the sounds came from. And we say here in Atlantic Canada Cooks, food and music, it doesn't matter if you don't share the same language. Your body wants to move when good music comes on. And of course, always great food. And, these fresh sweets are made every day by the most amazing bakers. Many people do make these at home because I know Joad's mom, Milu, Moroccan moms, they know how to cook. But the amount of incredible bakeries that are around, where many of us, even with bread, it's like, oh, we need bread. We were sitting with friends the other day, and he just went out front, walked down the street, came back 3 minutes later with bread.
Bread and chocolate.
Everywhere. And this is what we say, supporting local. That's the other thing that we always want to say. And supporting local is incredibly important. There we go. Look at that. Let's record this. So Atlantic Canada Cooks, it's August 11th. Can you imagine? August 11th. And as I said, we're here in Cabo Negro. And we're waiting for breakfast to arrive. And the selections on menus are amazing. Yeah. Oh, and look. Menus have so many good purposes here.
Fresh air.
Fresh air. And I have now officially had the privilege of visiting 4 seasons in this most incredible country. I see Sheena coming in from Moncton, New Brunswick. We got Shinobu in Japan. Yay! And lots of our family across Atlantic Canada. And we've got a lot of new fans and followers this past week. And everybody's really curious, right?
Yeah. From Peru.
Right? All across Morocco. And when people hear about talking about food and music, always great discussions. But I am going to have my East Coast lifestyle shirt on here today to bring a little Canada to the party. But let's just talk a little bit about the sweets that I have. And I'm a little hungry, so we're going to start with these. And I've ordered a couple of cool things off the menu. So they're busy out back. But these are some of the most amazing sweets that you're ever going to have. And Mom, this would probably be one of your favorites. It's, coconut and nuts, but it's like an amazing shortbread cookie. And the texture of them, and you watch, they're just so soft. Oh, and look at the dates in the middle. Let's get this open. at the inside of that. We often talk about dates. Dates are extremely important.
Yeah.
But majority of dates are, well, they're produced across, but the best dates everybody says are near Marrakesh.
Yeah, actually in the south, Marrakesh to the south. Also, dates of city of Dakhla also are amazing. Cause like even dates, there's multiple types of dates. Like there's dates like like chocolate melting. Like there's dried dates, like from the palm tree dried. So small, tiny ones, big ones, and flavors also. Yeah, I'm like explaining and talking about dates, but she's tasting dates. So there's a huge difference between talking about dates and tasting dates.
And they're literally, this cookie
Bon appetit.
melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like the texture, I can't even, there are no words to describe how good that is. We have some other ones with figs. Morocco is one of my favorite food countries. And
What you doing? You're gone.
And I hope that after sharing, and I can tell you, I was up there last night party. Well, I explain the vibration, the music, absolutely unbelievable, and the way people, and then the food just kept coming until 4 o'clock in the morning. Right?
Weddings.
Wedding.
4 o'clock in the morning. It's actually not.
We left early.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Show ends with 7 a.m., 6 a.m.
Right?
Yeah.
And this was the engagement party.
The engagement, yeah.
So let's just say I have been invited back to this Moroccan wedding. And for that, I'm very, very excited. So we've got this arriving. Maybe we'll pull an extra. Oh, there we go. Look at that over here. But I am going to explore a few more of the sweets. We have our amazing tagine arriving. And a coffee. So, Holly. This one. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Just a little touch of coffee, but all the caffeine.
Cheers.
So we're going to move over. I'm just going to move a couple things out of the way. Oh, we took the cover already.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
You want the cover?
I think you've followed me enough here to know. Okay. This is still bubbling. Oh, so fresh eggs, always fresh eggs. And the thing is every day here, you go and buy eggs. I put my hand on the bottom of it. That's hot. So let's talk a bit about this one, Jawad, and I'm going to need your help with it.
To hold the laptop for you.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's just make sure everybody can see that. And it is still cooking. And I'm going to say this because I think it's incredibly important. I love these tagines because when you start your meal, it's hot. And as you eat your meal, it's still hot. Every bite stays super warm throughout all of it. Now, here's the other fun thing. He didn't bring me a fork.
The fork is bread.
Right?
Yeah.
But look at this. And these are normally big. This is so cute.
Yeah.
This is great.
Baby bread.
Baby bread, which I can tell you was definitely baked fresh. But we've talked about this before. This is how you get all the bits and pieces and all of the different things so you can enjoy every single bite. And it's funny because, Mom, you've heard me say this. My father was always the last one in the kitchen because he was always wiping everything up with the bread. Well, here, everybody gets that opportunity. So I'm not sure if he'd be happy because everybody here cleans their plate. So we're going to open this up I want to show. So they did cut this for me. It's warm. Look at this. The freshness that's here. And I encourage you at home to go to your local bakery. Get some fresh bread, whatever kind of bread. Get a brown bread, get a baguette. This is also Hobbs here. And I'm going to take a bite. I'm going to get in here, but I want Jawad to share just a couple of things about the importance of bread because I think I have a very new respect because even the bread that we don't finish during a meal is never wasted.
Yeah.
And I think at home, I'm going to make sure that I adopt more of this philosophy of making sure that that food, if it's not in my belly, that it's going to be going somewhere. And even
Yeah.
last night,
Birds, animals,
yeah,
chickens. So it's this like this time this bread, it's a barley bread. It's not
yeah,
for and like to in a funny way in French we say like pain complet, which is like let's say bread with full like benefits, healthy benefits,
I can see
especially
some seeds in there too.
yeah seeds and we used to use it as a fork. So she is now like doing her techniques, which is not our techniques.
No, Michelle's Canadian version of this.
So it's like this. You can show them. Like,
There we
for
go.
example.
You do it properly.
Yeah. So we do like this, that, and take a bite like this.
So I want to show you, look at the chunks of that slowly braised beef, right? Even Jawad. Food is, mm,
Food is meant to be soft.
oh, and shared, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I have had this at least 7 or 8 times since I've been here. I'm going to turn the camera on in a minute and show you the beautiful view of where we're sitting. The pool is behind us. We do have noise cancellation, so
Yeah.
you might not be hearing all the kids. But the atmosphere beautifully covered up. But this might be the top. Here, we're going to put this down so you can have a better look. So in the base of this is always some olive oil. Olive oil is incredibly important. So healthy, right?
Yeah.
And, get some more olive oil in your life. So less butter.
It's healthy than the white oil, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even it's natural and everything, but olive oil is like a lot of benefits in olive oil actually.
And good for your skin. I wonder why everybody here is so beautiful and healthy. Because they're
Yeah.
eating great food and ensuring that, and oftentimes I can buy a lot of healthcare products that are olive oil based as well. And argan oil. Argan oil. I think that's an important one. Tell us, let me have a bite and you tell a bit about argan oil.
Well, argan oil is named argan because the tree is actually called argan, the argan tree. And you can Google it, guys. Like, check out this tree because it's grows only in Morocco, and not all Morocco, the south, especially the Sus, the Agadir, and eat this like fruit. And one of the processing actually for the cosmetics, for the beauty, they let animal eat it, and after like the processing, how to say, and take the seeds, and then they break the seeds. It's like almond, so similar to the almond, like when they take the seeds inside and grill the seeds, then like how to say
You grind
mix
it,
it,
and mix it.
yeah, mix it. Then and they take like the argan oil for beauty and skincare, hair, and also other like things, medicine also. And for like consumption, there's trees that they don't let animals to claim it. So it's for like for eating, for food, for cooking. So and also they made like a mixture, and Mitchell love it, amlu, the
Oh.
mixture of amlu, which is argan oil honey, and almond on a mixture. Like you can't like stop eating it.
Mom, I
So
have a
sweet.
giant jar I'm bringing home.
Yeah.
I did record a video the other day where they were making
Uh,
it's a machine that you would see at home, and it's like the extruder, and it goes through it, and then the oil is coming out,
yeah.
and that's the
But
stuff that I bought for my hair.
yeah, that for beauty care,
Hmm.
for food. Yeah, there is machines that now like make that for food, but let's say people and even like the owners not accepting that because like the tradition of making that in a old way, it keep the flavor, the original flavor.
Mm.
So you need this like made by stone, the mixer made by stone, like ladies are working with hands and like fire or like wood fire. So using the wood fire to produce that oil for food, it's incredible. And now there's like associations, a lot of associations, small
Mm.
companies that came to a village, and people own those trees because they grow. They are not growing wild. They used to grow wild, but now people like and actually,
Cultivate them.
yeah, cultivate them. And a lot of countries did the test. They took like tiny trees to France, to even Algeria. It's
Hmm.
in our border, so it's in the border. Algeria is not growing. So which is like something incredible. Like the only place in this entire world that this tree grows, it's in one region in Morocco, the higher Atlas Mountains region and Sus region. Yeah, a lot of benefits of this like argan oil.
And we see a lot of products at home now: argan oil for your hair, or Moroccan oil with argan, and definitely they make a huge difference. We don't see as much argan at home that you can ingest, so it's really beautiful
Yeah,
because again, the argan oil that you're ingesting is not as mass produced as the cosmetic side of it.
yeah,
So here, mainly when we were watching people do it, it was definitely always by hand and like a traditional mortar and pestle, except for it's about this big. The other thing Swad was saying is the food culture. Mom, just like you and I, passing those recipes from generation, that proper
yeah,
process. And educators that are teaching this understands the importance of what this culture is and how to prepare things.
yep,
We love to take walks from markets, and we've got some other videos we're going to be sharing. So follow along on our YouTube a little bit more about what that looks like. And this is mainly some women sitting there, and beside her is only selling parsley. And then the next one is only selling thyme. And you know that that was harvested that morning. So it's fresh directly to your table. And the habit is going to the local markets every day. So please make sure that you're supporting your local is wherever you are. So get out and support those individuals that are making that happen. And speaking of local, we're going to move over to talking about music in a minute. And I'm going to tell you a bit about the menu. But I want to say hi to Sheena. Sheena is one of the most amazing floral designers of a great group that's at MacArthur's Flower Shop. And if you're not following them, make sure you do, and you will see Sheena and the team sharing some of these most incredible fresh floral arrangements.
yeah.
And hats off, you guys. You're doing a great job. And we love seeing those authentic pieces. Get some more flowers in your life. Mom, you're probably missing your bouquets while I'm gone. We'll have to get Sheena to get one so that you can see that. But next Sunday, I'll be back in my kitchen in Canada, and we'll definitely be having some of those fresh flowers. So this is the breakfast menu. And the other thing I want to talk about is juice.
Yeah.
And I did order a Zaza.
Zaza.
It's like a party in a glass. It's
Zaza
like,
is like a foreign.
yeah, we're gonna have to ask our waiter if he remembered the Zaza.
Yeah.
So he does say it takes a little bit long. Joad's gonna check on our Zaza. You can bring it now, whenever it's ready. There we go. Zaza takes a little bit of time to prepare, and you're gonna see why. So juice. I never worry about fresh juice because I absolutely know that every juice that you order is going to be fresh. Morocco produces everything itself inside of a country, which is so different from Canada. We have to do so much importing, and you often hear Mom and I at the Rabia store in Moncton. You can visit them because I love it because they're importing a lot from this region. But the juice, you can taste the difference of that fresh juice.
That's the benefit of like having a vertical country than the horizontal country. So vertical country will have like different like regions with
Wow,
different like weather.
shukran.
So in the north we have the weather in the north here. It's like let's say similar a little bit to Atlantic Canada, exception for the snow. Like
Yeah.
snow is not taking a long time here. So around like if it goes like 1 month, 20 days, sometimes just like 2 weeks. And also in the middle we have the mountains, then in the south we have the desert. So each region like produce like different products, different fruits, vegetables, and like it's all like a local market. So it's all produced in Morocco, but the weather plays a main role for especially for fruits. And yeah.
Yeah. So, because the other day I was asking one of our friends, Tofik says, "Do you need anything?" I said, "Yeah, bring me a couple of fresh oranges." Well, he showed up with peaches, not because he didn't know what an orange was, but he said, "Michelle, the orange perspective was, I want you to try our fresh peaches." And
Yeah, especially peaches we have in the north a lot of. And for the orange in Morocco, like Berkane, Nador, so like even the soccer team there, like it's
let's
called
talk soccer. Go and
Indicate.
of being here and surrounded. And as we know, the Olympics this year were hosted in Paris, very close to Morocco. We were right. We were so proud to see how many Moroccan flags were in the audience. But I can't be remiss with my Canadian. Congratulations to all of our Canadians that have done exceptionally well, and especially the women. A little applause for so many Canadian women and Atlantic Canadian swimmers that have taken the gold. And it feels great. This is a big sports culture in this country.
Yeah.
No hockey, but everything else is played all the time. But let's talk a little bit about music because I'm about to show you my Zaza, which we've probably seen here beside me. So I was having lunch last week here with our friend Mohammed. He's a music producer, and we're going to be going to a live concert tonight in Tangier. And I'm going to let Jawad tell a little bit about that, but he's going to talk a bit about. So this is like a music party.
Yeah.
So I'm going to eat while he gets to talk for a few minutes, but trust me, we're going to be sharing this Zaza. And it has some of the ingredients we're talking about. So I'm gonna name what I remember that's in this. But I'm going to pick up the laptop because you need to see it from the top. Can you see this? Look at this. It even sounds like Zaza.
Yeah. Zaza is like shake, shake.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of amazing things in this, but we're just going to do this so you can actually see all the amazing food at this table. But look at the top of this. So we have apples, we have peaches, tangerines, um,
Amlu,
amlu.
which is the mixture between almond, honey, and argan oil. This brown like part.
And if you can see, I'm going to hold it up. It's not ended up with it in my laptop. And the color is a really, really pale green. Why? Because always some good avocado in there.
Yeah.
So at home, we're always eating the avocados and making guacamole. Avocados are probably one of the number one ingredients for juices and mixtures. And I love it because when you go to a restaurant here, there's, regular, and then 2 pages of juice choices. I've never seen that. We need a Moroccan restaurant in Moncton, New Brunswick. So I know there's a Moroccan spa opening. So I'm going to taste a little bit of my Zaza. And I think it's perfect because I'm going to be having a music party in my mouth while I do this. But we're going to ask Jawad to share a little bit more about music and culture. And if you're not following along, make sure you follow us at Us Music and come fly away with us. He just recently released one of his newest songs after just a couple of years of being creative. Getting ready with his beautiful daughter, Lujen. And, during the pandemic, a lot of different things happened. But now we're just so excited to see Jawad producing his incredible music. And what I love it is when you watch the video, you're going to feel the story. But the music here, it wouldn't matter if I didn't know the words.
Yeah.
The vibes and the beats. And last night, I think I was being taught by about, 30 different people how to dance more Moroccan. Move your hips, move your arms. And so I'm going to turn it over.
Yesterday, I think you, because it's waiting, they use Shadi music, which is popular music. And we will talk a little bit about all the, not all, because there's a lot of types of music in Morocco. I'm gonna take it from the old music that still existed for centuries, and some music that was here in Morocco BC, so before Jesus Christ's birth, and the influence on the modern music also, and the ethnicity groups that make music from different cultures, especially here in Morocco, because in Morocco, they say we have 2 languages, and these languages also have accents. So we have the first language that Moroccans used to speak is Amazigh, and then after the Arab come in, and people embrace the Islam, and also the Jews of the East comes to Morocco, it adds a lot of vibes. So I'm gonna talk about this using a little bit of history that influences music in Morocco, and for example the music that traditional. I'm speaking about traditional, not modern music. Traditional music that we still use until now in folklore festivals. For example, here in the north, not like the south, not like the mountain region, Amazigh region. Even the Amazigh, for example, we have 4 ethnicities. We have the Rif, we have the Atlas Berbers, we have the Berbers of the south, and we have Amazigh of South. And they love to call them Amazigh and not Berbers, because when they are fighting back against French, I think, yeah, France, no, against Portugal, yeah, against Portugal. So Portugal, they use these, how to say, use this word of saying Berbers, Berberic people. But Amazigh means free people that how to say, connected to the motherland, not the state, the nation, or the country, but the land. Like a village, your village, for them, the trees, the rivers, are in the blood.
Similar to our indigenous,
Yeah, something
and
like
that indigenous
yeah.
part of yes.
But love like we have this culture.
blue eyes.
Yeah, blue eyes. Uh, and she said, and blue eyes.
Or green.
Actually, we have some like Berbers of Khenifra and Rif. Yeah, like, so like different ethnicities. We have like also people with dark skin as well, and you will see like there's like I can took it from traditional dance in Morocco. Like this is yesterday, and I saw this video. And there was those people used to dance this like before there was no rap at that time. No hip hop at that time. I mean, moves and
Well, it was modern day rap.
modern day rap today.
Yo, video. Are you
Actually,
hosting or am I?
Just allow me to share the screen. I'm gonna share just a PDF and talk a little bit about works well. I'm gonna like make them hear some. I know about the copyright, so I know what I'm gonna do. Those like with copyright, so I'm gonna leave you just here 15 seconds, like for 1 minute, and keep going until the end. So
Well,
I'm going step by step.
security, share screen. So while he's getting that, okay. We need to do this more often. I got to eat that entire time. Mom, you need to talk more. So Michelle can do the eating. Okay. Do you see this? I ate halfway through the top of my Zaza. I see Shinobu. Shinobu, you would love this. So I want to show you. Not only is there an incredible amount of like the milkshake, there is chunks of pineapple, peach, and apple all the way through this. And I think I got a pear too, but it had a lot of chocolate on it. So we'll dig down. But I feel like it's a party in a cup. Like we ordered one for dessert the other day, and I thought I could have eaten this as my meal. This would be like Zaza breakfast. There we go, Shabab. And I will share it with him. Because trust me, there's going to be lots left.
So, can you mute yourself? Good. Thank you. So, as you see, music of Morocco. I have also like the map of Morocco here and the map of the world, just to see Morocco where exactly. So, why I'm adding this like map to show you the influence where they come. So, like for example, I'm living in the north of Morocco on this part, so you can see it's like provinces. So this is the province of Tanger Tétouan, الحسيمة فاس مكناس, قنيطرة كازابلانكا رابا, and also like Marrakesh region, Agadir region. So the south. Here we have the mountains, and also the Berbers lives on this region. Amazigh people lives here. Sorry, back to the map, lives here. Sus and the Berber of the south lives here. And here we have the Hassani, Moroccan that speaks like and lives like the like Middle East. So people of Middle East, like the Warians a little bit, but different.
And that's where the Sahara Desert is.
Sahara Desert, yeah. And like we have amazing food as well. Like camel meat with like some spices, something incredible.
I know.
You can like imagine next visit. Also like experiencing like spending a night in Israel. Like looking at and also Gnawa music, it's influenced by Marley, by the way. And he came to Morocco to Kama to buy weeds. He came from Amsterdam and he loves the weed of Morocco in Amsterdam, and he came to Morocco to buy that weed, and he saw like those Gnawa that plays, you are disconnected. Charger, she's like having a uh, laptop issue. So as you see, like it says, like music of Morocco, it's influenced by the regions, ethnic and groups and cultural heritages. So for example, in the north, we have the traditional music of Andalus, and Andalus was like Spain and Portugal when the Arabs and Morocco was like taking control of it for 7 centuries. Let's say like the main like control that Morocco takes was like the 11th century, the 9th century, and the 11th century till the 11th century. So before that, it used to be like Arabs there. So another like how do you call that? Banu Umayyah. It's Umayyad Caliphate, and Morocco. It was Morocco. So actually, the name of Morocco. It's not the name of our country. As our country actually named Al Maghrib, which is Al Maghrib. It means sunset. Because at that time, like the Arab would expect like empire to call Morocco the sunset because it's the last country on the east before like discovering the America, and you know that story about it. So people think that it's the end of the earth is Morocco, which is the sunset. So it's Al Maghrib, but we have like a big city that still exists until now, which is Marrakesh, and Marrakesh it came from a Amazigh name, which is Amorrakosh. And this Amorrakosh with like European people, like for example, they used to call it Amarwekos, Amarwekos, Marwekos, Maroc, Morocco. That's why it comes Morocco. Morocco is came from Marrakesh. That's the story of the name of Morocco in like European, Western languages, and also some. For example, in Turkey, they don't call it Morocco. They don't call it Marrakesh. They call it Fez. Fez, it's a city also in Morocco. And why they call it Fez? Because the Turk used to wear that like red Moroccan hat that like a turning like a rounded like a round. It's called Tarbut al-Fasi, the Fasi hat. So they used to call us Fez until now. Like Fez, we are playing against Fez. And Fez is just a city. That's amazing to see that like this difference, like people that how to talk about. So about music, we have the Andalusian, Arab Andalusian music. It's a culture between, it's a mixture between Spanish culture, Jewish culture, and Arab culture, Muslim Arab culture in one thing. And then you see the mixture. Until now, like here in Morocco, we have some Jews that played with like Muslims together, Moroccans, all Moroccans. And why because the Jews in this type of music, they play well loud, which is loud, and the Arabs play the violence. Always like you have like players, like professional player. We need someone from the Jews, and we need someone from the Arabs, and they love this like culture and this life, like and this like combination between people from different cultures and also backgrounds. We have the music of Amazigh people, which is like a lot of types. Even like Andalusian, we have Tarab al-Gharnati, which is from Granada. And actually, the majority of the south cities of Spain are named by the Arabs, like Sevilla is Ishbilia, Granada, which is Granada, and many examples. Even like the language, it's influenced by the Arab language. Like for example, I think around 80,000 like word in that we use in actually in our nowadays in Morocco or also in classic Arabic. Still existed in Spanish language, which is like the same. For example, here we say to olives as zaytun. In Spain, they say as zaytunas. We say like, for example, for olive oil, we say azayt, and they say azayti. We say inshallah, God willing, which is God willing. In Spain, they say ojalá. It comes from inshallah. There's this influence that's it's like neighbors countries with a long history, like taking control, peace, fight, collaborations, and that's make this wonderful mixture now. And we live together in peace. We have like couples that married from like different countries, from Spain, married from Morocco. So let's keep going to the next slide. This picture just to show you like some, not all, some of the difference like traditional type of music, how they wear, how they dress. So, and we will go like one by one after. So this like the top right one, top left one, it's the Andalus music. So this is how they dress, like with this white jalaba, red hat, like belga, that the shoes that they wear in yellow. I'm talking about men's. For women, they wear kaftan. They sit in peaceful way and like sing a song like a book. That's why even the artists sometimes they can't like memorize the whole lyrics, so they need to have like the book open and they still like. And I'm not a huge fan of this type of music because for me it's boring. But like also at the same time, if you hear the lyrics and be like patient to hear the lyrics, you will love the lyrics. If you are like someone that like pay attention to what people says. Here we have like a picture of a shabby music, which is actually the word shabby. It's pop. It's popular. It used to be popular. So like that, this music we use it a lot in marriage. I think you without like knowing you played that yesterday on the wedding party because people love to dance. It's all about dance. This team is from Marrakesh, Taktuka al Marrakeshia. It's called it Taktuka Marrakeshia, which is the Taktuka of Marrakesh. And this Taktuka of Marrakesh, it's like, remember Jamatna? Yes. So those people, and actually, Michelle, I used to tell her that every time people of Marrakesh, they have this sense of humor, like a sense of telling jokes. So even this tactical Marrakesh, it became sometimes to make joke of you, you know what I mean? Like, hey, she's with the blue eyes, why she wanna cry? Something like that. I'm just like, how to say, improvisation.
Now he's gonna start singing. There we go.
Yeah. So something like that. They can make instant jokes, make funny music and dance and rhythm also. This picture is from the south. It's like Hassani, which is like the ladies of desert, making this with the drums and sounds, making this like music. Those actually Gnawa, and we will talk some like about some instruments that they are using on these types of music, of course. So this is like the Gnawa music. Gnawa music is kind of, let's say, reggae of Morocco. Like they have, if you see, the majority of people that plays Gnawa music, they have dark skin. They have this influence from Africa, South Africa, south of the Sahara. Because like as I said, Morocco was like from the south of peninsula, like of Spain and Portugal, like the house of Spain and Portugal, till the Senegal was one country. So and until now, this like how to say, this connection still existed. So people comes from Senegal to visit like a how to say about a grave of someone that like we know it like for centuries ago. Some like a historical man from like Dakar that was living here when Morocco was one country. So they know that, and they have also that respect for Morocco as our like homeland, the biggest homeland that we are all part of it. So now Morocco is like divided to Morocco, Mauritania, Senegal. So that's like I don't want to go with politics, but just history we can change it. This is like Amazigh music. So Amazigh people used to wear like take the like a scarf, but put it in a certain like round way around the head. So as you see those people, and while I have this young group on the middle, just to show you, because this music actually, this all those pictures. If we will go like for example to the 8th century, 7th century in Morocco, we will have those people with the same dress, the same instruments,
the same like colors, the same thing. I'm like choosing this picture to show you like now people like like young of today. This group like it's a Asian group, it's famous group. But if you see like Invasion, like now we can see like the electric guitar, but with Gnawa hat. You know what I mean? With the Rebuka of Chevy. So they keep like we have the saxophone, another like acoustic guitar. So now new instruments with all instruments. So like always we keep that culture. Even in hip hop sometimes we use the rhythms of Gnawa of Amazigh and it gives like a fabulous combination. I'll try to make you hear like some parts after. So
I'm just thinking, the Zaza, great. I would just set the Zaza over here to Sarah and Mr. Wyatt.
So now we are in the Andalus music. So this is we call it Tarab Andalusi, and as you see, like here, I told you like about the lyrics. So she is a singer. He is a singer. This one is like all talented singer. So he memorized all the books. He can sing like as you see, can sing without like having the book in front of him. But this lady have the book. The guy that guy also have this lyrics table here, and you see the dressing like white jalaba with red hat. It's this is how they used to wear when they were in Andalusia. And Andalusian people that come from Andalusia, not just the Arabs. The Arabs, sorry, not just the Arabs, the Jews that used to live there in the peninsula of Spain, and also Spanish people that convert to Islam. Because like it was one period when like Christians say, oh, we don't want like those people here. Let's like this is like how to, and even like people from. That's why we have some people, especially in Tetouan, Fez, Tangier. We have some people that have the same family names as Spanish people. So, for example, we have in Spain, we have Lucas. Here we have Lucas. We have Murcia in Spain, which is even Murcia. It's a city in Spain that calls Murcia. We have Murcia in Spain, and here I have a friend that name is Murcia, Taha Murcia. And when you look to him, you can tell that this guy is from Spain, like he is European. But like for centuries, rather after the big grandfather embraced Islam, this culture. Yeah. So we have like take a look. This is Berber group. So it's a Berber group. Boys and girls used to dance. It calls Ahaidus. And if you see at the top, we have the flag of North Africa, the real flag of North Africa, which Amazigh, it's BC flag, like a BC flag. That means the deserts, the green land, which is the mountains and forests, and the Mediterranean. And this is a letter that similar to a human. And they use this letter. They choose to put this letter. It's one of the Amazigh letter, the letter that we have in highway. So like in the highway, we have the road signs with French, sometimes with Arabic, and sometimes with Berber. But like the majority with Arabic and Berber. And for international people, we use like French or English to make them understand like the cities, the kilometers, and those things. So I don't think we have like I'm gonna like not like as you see Berbers. We just say it like they look like Canadian. Well, just to show you the list. Yeah. Just to show you the ladies, if I can make it in a big screen and see.
And if not,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, majority of them white with the blue eyes, and they never like left North Africa. But in Amazigh, they have a relation between them, Greece, and all the Romans. So they have this because the Mediterranean was water. So that's why we are, and actually Germany language or Flamen, like the north of Belgium, you know, all of like words sometimes it's not working. But I'm sorry, I want to show you that, guys, but I'm gonna share that after. Now we have some famous artists, Asian artists. We have Mohammed Wisha, and you will see the instruments. I think because of the connection.
maybe stop screen.
And back share.
I need to let
Everyone, it's connected. That's why. Helen, she's not frozen, so I think we're gonna reshare and see. Eventually, Noble, no one is frozen.
I need.
See if you can see my screen sharing. No. I don't know if like I can see my screen sharing. Can you see my screen sharing, Helen?
Okay. Michelle's
Yes, I
disconnected.
can see your
Yep.
screen.
So I don't know if they can see.
Well, I think we have lost a little bit of connection here for our Wi-Fi. I see Mom nodding. She can see us. Awesome.
So she can
So-
see the screen sharing. So
Yeah.
continue. So those like yeah, we have these amazing musicians.
Beautiful.
Yeah. The instruments, this instrument is called the lotar. It's handmade for centuries. This one, it's the rebaba. And as you see, it's like a classic, but violent, but it has its own sound. And it plays like that. They take this, you see. So I'm going to show. This is the
Beautiful.
yeah. This is how they play it, used to play it. This is rababa. Those are gnawa. As I told you, it's like Bob Marley. If you can see, tell just from like the style of hair, like, and this is like the instrument that this artist, young lady, plays. It's called gembri. It's like a bass, classic bass. It's something like that I love so much. This is like gnawa main instruments, which is gembri, tabal, like tabal. Those call it kriqibat. It's made from iron, so they play like this, like hand, like the
And
one.
last night, when we were at
Yeah,
the engagement party, the band came all the way down the street
yeah, those
and they were playing
Yeah.
multiple
Amazing.
different,
types of
and then everybody was screaming and
and
clapping
yelling.
and singing. And what an amazing experience that was.
Yep. So
So my video came back on.
and those like this is shabi, which is pop music. This is and actually whole world like plays the violin like this. Like I don't know if you see me, so like this. But those people like play it like this, stop it like this, and play it in the air and like as they want. So we have shabi, yeah. Okay. So
I love music all day long.
modern music. We have some famous artists. We have also some international artists. Red One that wins a lot of Grammys. He's the one who made Lady Gaga famous. He's a producer. This is like one of the famous rappers now in the United States, French Montana. Lafouine, which is the best rapper in French. He's Moroccan. Samira Said, famous in the world. Fouzia, she's famous, and now she's living in Canada because she's producing there.
She's amazing.
She's amazing, Fouzia. Yeah.
And then tonight I'm
So-
going to see,
Nu'man Bel'ayesh.
yeah,
Nu'man Bel'ayesh. So this is the artist that Michelle will attend his concert. I'm gonna do that just in Google and let her talk with you guys a little bit about our experience.
and
Experiences.
sure that Joanne will share how to get over to you. What inspired you for music?
What inspired me for music? Since I was kid, I was like falling in love with Michael Jackson because I was having a video cassette. So for Michael Jackson, for a rap group from Morocco, also they used not be famous rappers because they are engineers that sitting in front of a computer that time and make this music, and there was like credible music. Also some rappers that influenced me from like France, I am, and also traditional music because like I hear lyrics from like classic musicians because like classic musicians we all know that they have deep lyrics, deep meanings, like so as you see. So Nu'man Bel'ayesh is like he born in Amsterdam in '93. He is from Tetouan, from my city. You know, he lives here. Since I know him, he lives here. Maybe he's just born and left Netherlands. He's a good, talented artist. That's sing how to say the Tarab music, which is like music like influence of Arabic music. So he's singing the Arabic music because he is Arab. So that's why, and he's talented. I love his music, and sometimes he's mixing with like hip hop music. He's not a rapper. He's like mixing with another artist that makes her hip hop, other vibes, other artists, and he's so good. And my producer, which is my brother and friend, that works with him also, and he's like producing a lot of songs for him right now. So he's doing great. So this is his pictures, young man.
And let me share this that's going on right now in Morocco is in these concerts that we're, you know, the one that we're going to get to see tonight, because it is music festivals,
Yeah, it's season.
huge outdoor stadiums in the most beautiful places,
Yeah,
which is amazing because it means everybody gets to attend. And I love the accessibility where sometimes it's so expensive to go to something, but this is for the whole region to
Yeah.
attend.
Yeah.
And these festivals are going on all through July and August. And there is our Jawad.
yeah. So this is some. Like, I'm gonna check just on YouTube to show them my artistic name, so everyone can check later.
Yeah.
I know that like our friends Holly, Helen, she knows that I'm doing music. So just type ILYAZ and it shows up.
Yeah.
This is my first video clip 8 years ago.
Looks so much younger.
Yeah, without a barb.
But you know, I have to laugh when he even said a cassette. So he's dating himself when he referred to a cassette. But you know, when you watch the videos, enjoy the views.
الفلوس واجدين تقول ما كنعرفوش باللي ماشي خالدين متابعين غير العامر دراري طايشين كله كيفاش كيغامر اللي كيبيع في البلاد بالحريه كيقامر واللي كينصب وعلى شي غفله سامر واللي فلوس كيجيو اللي فلوس كيمشيو اللي كيترجاو واللي كيرجيو اللي كيزكيو اللي كيستوكيو واللي كلاو الناس والناس دراو شي يشكيو وحنا في دروبنا كندعو في جيوبنا ما كاين ما يديرو كنفكرو في هروبنا
in September.
عمر بالمني ويكون كيلبس غير الماركة ويسوق
So that's hilarious. So this is my last song.
And you know what? We're gonna fly away
Yeah, and
this
fly away.
episode of Atlantic Canada Cooks. And we just want to say thank you all for enjoying breakfast on the terrace here with us in Cabo Negro, and visit this beautiful country. Take that opportunity and make sure that you're enjoying food and music wherever you are in the world. And it's funny, I can see Shinobu on there. Shinobu plays the ukulele. So she's got some music in her as well. And Mom, miss you lots. And I'll look forward to seeing you on Friday. And you'll see us back in the kitchen in Canada. But we're going to get Jawad to end a little bit with just a little part of Fly Away, where we see you dancing and singing. And follow along. We've been sharing all of these, many of these amazing artists. Discover music and eat great food. I did share some Zaza or save some Zaza for Jawad. And we look forward to seeing you again next week and really, really appreciate all of that. So I'm going to let Jawad have the last words as we fly away to go have a little fun this afternoon.
Thank you everyone for being with us. As usual, we love to see your beautiful faces and excited to like meet you all in person. Shinobu, who knows, in Japan or in Canada again. By the time of you like visiting Morocco, Dion, lovely Helen, of course, without like debating. Holly, Andrida, all.
That we share the direct link to the
Link
video.
to the video, yeah.
Turn your speaker
Dion,
loud.
Dion as well. Like, so good to see you again. Turning your camera on.
There we go.
So let's start our last time. And check, like let's avoid the intro.
Here we go.
Okay. Yeah,
Go past.
go past the intro, and all the connection is working well. If not, we can like tip it, give them the link.
Yeah, we will, because the video is amazing.
Yeah.
And I know Alina had a chance.
Yeah.
When he first released it, we were standing in my kitchen watching. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
I'll fly away baby just like you read there كيساني خوا والقلب ما نساكش عليه ونجوم الليل يحكيوا لي ماضي طويل قالوا كمل في دربك حلمك ما سالاش l'hiver l'été au même coin dans ma cité oui barman سقيني elle m'a quitté I'll fly away baby just like you read there كيساني خوا والقلب ما نساكش عليه ونجوم الليل يحكيوا لي ماضي طويل قالوا كمل في دربك حلمك ما سالاش عشنا لا ميزير فريرو وعرفنا الكافي ما نحكيلكش على الكيرو شوال والكافي اللي كيبغيونا غير الزيرو قلبهم موفي الوقت بغاتني قريرو غنجيب اللوفي
That's sugar.
بصحى لي فابريس ماربي كنت بانا ماتش الوصي وغنعملو شوبينغ في دبي جو تبغون مي بيبي وانا حاسبين بغانا ديما روطارا كيما كازاكي الجي كيتاكارا وانا ديزوطاج ونكونو في بلاكارا نو نكوني بالو دوجي عشنا لا ميزة فريرو عرفنا الكافي
And
نحكيلكش على الغيرو شوال والكافي
listen live to us.
Well,
At least you know. I'm here.
Make sure you send us a link.
so
we
I'm
can-
gonna leave you guys check it on YouTube
Oh,
and
go ahead, Dion.
Yeah, just make sure you guys send us a link. So we
Say
can
that
check
again,
out.
Dion.
then
You hear me? Make sure you send
We
us
will
a link.
make
so we can
sure.
check it out.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
Put it in the chat. Yeah.
the link, okay. Yeah, right now.
On it. Thank you, Dion.
To the
Make
sheet.
sure. And then you guys can end with a little fly away.
Yup. To check. Away. Bottom. Go. Copy
We
paste.
say thank you, shukran.
Thank you.
And we're just so proud of the time that you take, and to our current YouTube and our new YouTube followers. Stay along. Jawad's been posting some extra short videos on there, and keep having a little fun. Love you lots, Mom. We'll see you soon. And
From our restaurant
to yours.
to yours.
There we
Love
go,
you.
everybody. Love you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.